And good afternoon. This is Coach Big Pete of Deep Dish Football, and again, this is the greatest time of the year, the first ever Deep Dish Football Tour for 2018, third annual one, and it was Orion High School in out west. Fun time. Thank you so much, Coach Filler. It was an amazing time. I was really impressed. Saw the kids lift and stretch. Really impressed. I was just flabbergasted by the discipline of the kids that early of the camp season. The way the kids listened, the way the kids executed, no questions. Just completely shocked, and basically at the Orient team altogether. A great group of kids, very humble kids, and now I understand why. Again, one of them, Logan Lee, who was Iowa commit, deserves great talks, and especially talking to his coach Filler and that. Again, just a great group of kids. That's what you want. That's what you want as a coach, and one also for a good football program is a good coach. And I believe that Coach Filler, I was completely surprised with him, completely shocked. I think he's a hell of a coach. I think it's key, especially in a small school, that you have a native from that area to coach it. And Filler is an Orion native, and I just want to thank Coach Filler and the team for letting me come and watch their stretching, their lifting. I had to leave early because I missed a little bit of the practice, but camp. But it was a fun time. I really, really did enjoy it, especially for the first tour stop for 2018 Deep Dish Football Tour. Now, and as we go into the team things, Logan Lee, he's good, humble kid, not a me kid. It's a team. He's a team kid, and Logan Lee deserves to be going to Iowa or wherever, whatever happens after that. But he is a hell of a kid, a hell of a player, and class act. Next one, K. Jackson. I'm really impressed with the kid's size. Where's the? I'm trying to look for some other guy. Dawson Schulenberg, the quarterback, was told about him. Austin Mack was really impressed with Austin Mack's size. Seth West, again, also Orion's got a great little kicker too as well. You might want to check him out, coaches, if you're interested. Ryan Fowler was told about his talent at the kicking spot for the Orion Chargers. Now, being in the Three Rivers Conference and everything else, it's going to be a very interesting season. But this is the one thing that I love to talk about. They're a small school, and they have a lot of seniors. And when you balance that out, when you put that one and one together, that makes for a great season. Now, they got some tough ones. They got, of course, Hull High School, Newman Central Catholic. Again, they're always the big beast beat. Like Coach Filler has said, a very good team and a very talented team. Also, you have to take another look, especially on their non-conference schedule. I think they're playing Chicago Hope, another small school team with a lot of talent. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens with Orion. And I'm not talking about the beginning of the season, but later on to the season, because if they catch on to that momentum, and I've always said this, momentum is very important, especially in the small school game. If they catch on, and after week 6 into week 7, week 8, week 9, and they're just clicking, watch out for them into the playoffs. You want to watch out for them in the playoffs. Now, it'd be bad if they have to run into their old conference opponents. But again, this team is a state title contender. That's my personal feeling about the Orion Chargers. And I got to say, I was completely flabbergasted, like I said before, what Coach Filler has done with this team. I think he's 10 years deep now in for Orion, but he's a hell of a coach. Like I said, all respect goes to the guy. Mixes a way of a new school and old school way in together for this team, especially with the offense, especially with that talent that they have. And I was completely impressed completely impressed with the size that they have online. Very impressed with the size that they have online for Orion High School. But again, I'm going to go back to my old point. Very impressed with the kids' character, their demeanor. When they came into the weight room, they knew what they wanted to do. They knew what they had to do, and they did it. They took responsibility. I know it's a big thing what Coach Filler told me, but it's complete shock. Especially, I've never seen a lift like this before for the Deep Dish Football Tour in 80 schools. Complete shock. No screwing around, none of that BS. They worked their asses off, and complete respect to the Orion Charger football program. And it's going to be a good year for Orion football. That's my personal belief. But thank you guys so much again, Coach Filler, Orion, the town of Orion. It was a fun time. I really do appreciate it. I think I made the smart move making it the first stop. It was great. It was really, really great. And thank you again so much, Coach Filler. And be sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Again, my email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com if you have any questions. And again, enjoy the day. And stop 2 for the Deep Dish Football Tour will be DeKalb. And thank you so much, and have a lovely day.